Hello, my name is John, and I'm a nerd. Today, I'm going to be looking at the trailer for the new She-Hulk film, and I have not seen this all the way through, so I'm going to be watching it with you and reacting as I go along, and then in the end I'll probably give my final assessment of the trailer. So this is the She-Hulk trailer by Marvel, coming out in 2022. So let's start it.
How are you feeling right now? What are you feeling?
A lot of feelings going on here. Interesting.
But it's really difficult to be around people.
Okay, a couple of things I want to say right here. First of all, this person has a difficult time being around people, and I kind of understand where she's coming from, because I have close people in my circle of life that have that sort of issue, so I can kind of relate to her on that level. And also, just an interesting note that this is the actor that plays the She-Hulk before she turns into the Hulk. Maybe I haven't seen what the CGI Hulk she turns into is going to look like, whether it's going to be a rendition of her or look like that horrible red thing that they've done, or even the latest green Hulk that they've created is horribly, looks like a man. So I don't know what they're going to do with this one. But it's Tatiana Maslany that plays the human aspect of the story. And interesting thing about her, she comes from that TV series Orphan Black, in which she plays all the orphans. And she is amazing in that. That show is kind of interesting to watch just for her performance. She actually won an Emmy at some point, I think. But the other interesting thing is that, me being a Captain Canuck fan, she did the voice of Redcoat in the Captain Canuck web series. I'm just going to show you a little sample of that.
So, what do we know?
Well, the thugs from Ottawa were very cooperative once I explained the gravity of the situation to them. What's that? She say something, love? Speak up! It's a bit windy! Quite the chatty one.
Okay, and now we will get back to continuing this trailer.
Because they just want me to be better.
Okay, how is that helpful? They just want me to be better. Just be better. Do better. What does that even mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's not a helpful thing to say to somebody. Just do better. Okay?
So you're not able to share what you're feeling with other people?
Kind of cool Marvel logo there. I kind of like that. Why is there always a statue? This is a bleak landscape. If ever there was bleak, this is bleak. Is this an asylum or something? Very austere looking building.
Believe me when I tell you, you don't want to see my buddy mad.
Her buddy? Is she friends with Bruce Banner?
You haven't seen how relentless he is. When he sees red, you will see nothing but black.
There's Mark Ruffalo. Looks like they're going to be using him as the Bruce Banner.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world.
Actually, it is a cartoon, just brought to life.
And yet, some of us still don't die
Well, wait a minute. This is from the Eric Bana movie.
with bullets. Some of us can still bend steel.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so that's the trailer. I would have hoped they would have shown at least a little bit of what the She-Hulk has got, at least hints or something. 'Cause that's what's going to make or break this movie. Even if her story isn't that great, but the She-Hulk is really good, that could bode well for them. But if the She-Hulk is bad, even if the story is great, it's not going to do well. People are not going to go to a movie that isn't the She-Hulk that they expect to see. And they don't expect to see that new version that they've got out now. I might rephrase that. They might be expecting that, but that's not what they want, because they just assume that's probably what the studio is going to do. So we will have to wait and find out, because I am interested in seeing this when it comes out, and I will do a review on it. My overall thoughts on this is it seems a little feeling-y, which gets a little concerning if it's all about how I feel about everything. I mean, that's important in a story. You need to know how your characters feel about things, but there's also going to be physical action to respond to those feelings in whatever proper way it requires. And the story needs to have it's a comic book. It needs to have action. So hopefully there will be plenty of that. Thank you all for listening.